Step onto the trails or into the Boston Marathon without ever leaving home with the NordicTrack Commercial 1250. This cushioned running treadmill has virtual training content with automatic speed and incline adjustments. Welcome to treadmillreviews.com. I'm Kaylee, and today I want to show you the NordicTrack Commercial 1250. It's a running treadmill with good cushion in the deck, incline and decline, and virtual training content from iFIT. You'll need an iFIT subscription to use most of this treadmill's features, so it's great for anyone who wants guided training and doesn't mind the additional monthly or yearly cost. The treadmill is from NordicTrack's very popular commercial series. The 1250 is the most affordable option in the lineup, which is great for a single user or multiple users sharing the treadmill if they aren't all using the treadmill every single day. Let's take a closer look at this treadmill's build, features, and performance together. If you want to learn more about home treadmills or other cardio equipment, like this video and subscribe to our channel. We would also love to hear from you in the comments section if you have questions about this treadmill or if there are other products you want us to review. The NordicTrack 1250 has two of the most important features for considering it a running treadmill, outside of the speed abilities, of course. A powerful motor and a large enough running surface. The 1250 has a 3.0 continuous horsepower motor, which is the minimum of what you want for a running treadmill. I recommend something a little more powerful for runners doing high mileage daily, like the NordicTrack 1750 or the 2450. But this motor is just fine for lower mileage daily. Or if you do longer runs a few times a week on this treadmill, that would be just fine. You can share the 1250 with others in your household if you're not all planning to run on the treadmill every single day. I really like this treadmill for long distance runners who split their time between running outdoors and inside. As for the running surface, it's 20 inches by 60 inches, which is the perfect size for running. Since this treadmill works for running, it will also be great for walking. The 1250 has the standard speed range of 0 to 12 miles per hour you find on most home treadmills. It does decline to -3%, so that's really nice if you want to train for downhill races. The maximum incline is 12%. The incline and decline actually work really well with iFIT content to create a more realistic virtual run, which I'll talk more about later. You'll want a designated space for the 1250 because it's a heavy treadmill. You can move it around on its two wheels by tilting it, but it's not the easiest for everyone to move. I prefer having one place to keep it and folding it and unfolding it where it's at. The deck has a hydraulic arm, which makes it easier to lift, and it also lets the deck lower to the ground softly so you don't have to bend down and support its weight by yourself. You just have to use the kick release to unlock it. NordicTrack treadmills have a 10-year warranty on the frame, a 2-year warranty on the parts, and just 1 year for labor. I wish the warranty on the frame and motor was a bit better, but it's not terrible. The frame is a really solid steel with a few plastic pieces. It comes in a Z shape, so it looks better in your home than those old clunky treadmills used to have. It's also all black rather than that weird dark gray, light gray combo you see in gyms or on older treadmills. The 1250 can support a user weight of up to 300 pounds, which is the industry standard. NordicTrack's commercial line is a very popular line, and the 1250 is a great entry point. It's more affordable than other treadmills in this lineup, but it has most of the same features and performance capabilities. So let's talk more about what those actually are. NordicTrack is really big on smart features, and you'll find those on the 1250. It has Bluetooth speakers and Bluetooth audio, so you can listen to your music out loud or with headphones. This is really handy for following along with iFIT's content or listening to the radio. It has Feed FM radio, which provides genre and decade stations. The music is up to date, which I really like, so no worries that all the songs will be from 2012 or something. There are also closed captions. You can easily switch these on or off while in a workout. Pressing one of the volume buttons will bring up the audio settings screen, which gives you control over all of these features. With the 1250, you have smart speed and incline adjustments, but you also have a smart fan. It speeds up and slows down when you do, you just have to set it to auto. You can also adjust the speed yourself, but it's pretty cool that the fan does that on its own. But taking center stage is the 10-inch touchscreen. The display rotates and tilts so you can get a good viewing angle on or off the treadmill. The screen responds easily to touch, so you don't have to press the buttons a bunch of times before it does anything. If you want to train manually, there are one-touch buttons along the sides of the screen for the speed and incline. The 1250 has a button for each mile per hour and incline grade, and that's really helpful compared to other treadmills that skip numbers. If you need to adjust by 1/10 of a mile, you can easily do that on the console if you have a specific pace per mile you're shooting for. I know I'm always trying to get right at, say, 8 minutes or 7:30 or 9:40 per mile or something like that. You have additional buttons for the fan and volume controls. The oh so important safety key, which we all use exactly as instructed, right? Then lastly, there are the cup holders for storage. There's one key feature missing from the console, and that's a tablet rack. There's really nowhere convenient to store a phone or tablet for watching. The cup holders are your only option for storing your phone. This is one reason having an iFIT subscription is so important with the 1250. If you want to make use of that touchscreen, you need it because it's the only content you can easily view unless you put the treadmill in front of a TV. I do really like the features that the 1250 comes with. This is a great treadmill for someone looking for guided training. I don't recommend it for runners who don't want a subscription because you'll miss out on so many of the great features. But I will say that the 1250 is far more usable without a subscription than what other brands with this digital fitness model offer. New runners, runners who need a little help increasing their mileage or pace, walkers who want low impact, the 1250's cushion deck is great for all of them. That soft cushion comes with a little spring. Recovering from faster workouts or returning from injury is easier on the 1250 than it is outdoors, at least on your body. The only limitation is how it translates to running on the road. If you're training for a road race but mostly running on the treadmill, race day might feel a bit harder because the cushioning and bounce are gone. The 1250 is great for shock absorption, but that's just one factor you might want to consider in addition to the benefits. So let's finally talk about that iFIT content I have been hinting at. This training platform is loaded with videos with structured workouts led by iFIT trainers. You follow these trainers through trails and routes in all these different destinations in countries around the world. There are walks and runs on every continent. Yes, including Antarctica. I had to make sure. The trainers not only coach you, they give you information about the beautiful places you're exploring virtually and even share stories from their lives. Meanwhile, the Incline is automatically adjusting to match the terrain on screen, so you really feel like you're there, or as close as you can feel while on the treadmill. The speed is preset, but iFIT will learn your fitness level over time. So if you override the preset levels, the workout will automatically adjust to match your feedback. iFIT will then adjust future workouts so you get a more personalized workout each time. iFIT also has content for strength training and yoga. You can use your account with other NordicTrack or iFIT equipment. I sometimes even use iFIT for non-compatible equipment. You can just pull up a treadmill, bike, or rower workout on your phone, tablet, or TV and follow along with the trainer's cues from there. iFIT gives you a lot of options and can guide all of your exercising if you want it to. This versatility adds plenty of value to becoming an iFIT member beyond pairing well with the 1250. All right, now I'm going to walk at 3 miles per hour so you can see how the treadmill performs. And I'll take it up to a 7 mile per hour run. All right, let's drop it back down. And then we'll take the treadmill to a -3% decline. It's really subtle, but it is effective for feeling like downhill training. And now for that 12% incline. And that should be the top of that incline there. The NordicTrack 1250 treadmill's top 2 features, in my opinion, are the soft cushion deck and the iFIT content. If either of those features appeal to you, it is definitely worth checking out. The other features on the 1250 support iFIT training really well. I love that this treadmill inclines and declines. The only thing it's missing is a tablet rack. If you use iFIT, that's easy to forgive. The content is really fun, and there's even more to it than I mentioned here. Individual runners or walkers will get a really great workout on the 1250. It has all the features most walkers and runners could want, plus really cool smart features, and a folding deck to save you some space. The NordicTrack 1250 is a great entry point into one of the most popular treadmill lines on the market for the home. Thanks so much for watching my review of the NordicTrack Commercial 1250 treadmill. If you still have questions, I would love to hear from you in the comments, or you can head over to treadmillreviews.com where I have a full written review for you to check out, and the link is in the description. You can also click on our link to the NordicTrack 1250 to check out its current pricing. If you decide to purchase this treadmill, using our link helps us at no additional cost to you. I'm Kaylee from treadmillreviews.com, and thanks again for watching.